Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another Skyblock video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different that I don't usually do when it comes to leaks, mainly because I do respect the effort that the developers do put into their projects, but it does seem like the information that I'm going to be putting out in today's video is pretty much okay by the developers, considering they are a part of the Discord server where this was leaked out. Now, some of you may or may not be aware of the group called Leak Gang, which they pretty much put out a bunch of different leaks for different games like BGS, SKYBLOX, SKYBLOX, that being the guy from Ninja Legends, as well as other different games. But yesterday they went ahead and uploaded 3 images which I found were extremely interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys because honestly it caught me really off guard that they're planning on adding these items in as well as this station, considering I haven't really heard any information about this, seeing as how vast majority of the time before items are released, people usually glitch them into the game and then they start spreading around like wildfire, very similar to how the torches started going around, and now most recently the food processor, which if you guys aren't aware, there is currently an industrial machine that's kind of circulating around that is called the food processor. Personally, I haven't been able to get my hands on it, but I would imagine that it's pretty self-explanatory. But anyways, before we go ahead and get into these images, I do want to warn you guys ahead of time that there is somewhat of spoilers, so if that is not something that you're interested in, which I would imagine that you are interested considering you clicked on a leaks video, I just more or less want to go ahead and give you guys a chance right now to click off the video if this is not something that you're interested in seeing. But with that being said, I'm going to be showing you guys not only the 3 images that were posted by Leak Gang, but I'm also going to be showing you guys a 4th image that I saw made by the same modeler that made a couple of the models that are already in the game, like the floral table, the pizza, the sword. But he kind of actually put out his public portfolio, and in this portfolio he shows a couple of unreleased images for items that I would imagine are going to be coming to Skyblock at some point. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead now and get into the juicy information. The first image that we're going to be taking a look at, like I said before, is courtesy of Leak Gang. This is the brand new Carpentry Station that's going to be coming to the game at some point, which I would imagine is more than likely going to be in the upcoming update. This is obviously going to be a brand new station that's going to allow you to create new items, and unfortunately we don't actually know the full list of items that you'll be able to make in this Carpentry Station, but I do have 9 images of furniture that is also going to be coming to the game. In the background right now, I'm going to be showing you guys the first set of furniture. This is more or less the wood themed one. As you can see right there, you'll see a stool, a chair, a table, a bed, and a bookshelf. Honestly, they look really cool. I'm excited to be able to get my hands on this. I'll be able to finally do the mansion that you guys have been asking me to do, and to be honest, it beats having to kind of make imaginary things, kind of like what I did in my bakery, where I went ahead and used stairs and the cooking table to kind of mimic the seating arrangement for a restaurant or for a bakery. Now, on top of this wood themed furniture, there's also another variation, which is a more modern looking one. As you can see in the background right now, there is a table, a chair, kind of like a little nightstand, as well as the modern looking bed. Now, of course, it is very possible that we could be just getting one variation of either or, and they kind of just uploaded them to see how they more or less look so that they can make their final decisions. But personally, if I was a developer, I would go ahead and upload all of these so that way you have a larger variety of how exactly you can design the interior of all of your houses. Regardless though, I found this extremely interesting because I never really expected them to add any furniture, especially not this soon. But I'm definitely very curious to hear some of your opinions on this. Are you excited for the furniture? Would you like to see some other stuff come? And what else would you like to see added into the Carpentry Station that you don't already see from the images that I've shown you in this video? I'm personally super excited for this. Like I said, I've been dying to do some interior work, so it's going to be really cool to remodel the bakery inside, as well as of course finally get that mansion done. But now going ahead and moving into the final image that I'm going to be showing you guys, this one is a little more interesting because it's kind of been floating around for a while. The portfolio of the individual that makes all of these models has been public for quite some time now, and not only that, but a lot of the items that are shown within this have pretty much already been released. As you can see in the background right now, the items such as the floral table, the lantern, the pizza, of course the torch on the wall, all of that stuff has pretty much been released already, as well as obviously the wooden sword. But more specifically, what I want you guys to look at are the 4 items that have not been released. The table on the top that kind of looks like a smelting table or something, the thing on the left hand side of the lantern, which I have no idea what that could be, kind of looks like something that holds water or maybe a different variation of a lantern, as well as the blower that is located right underneath that, and the sword to the right hand side of the torch. Again, keep in mind, all of these items and this entire public sheet has been out for probably over a week now, and honestly what really caught my attention was the fact that there's 2 different types of pizzas, and we already obviously have the pizza in the game, but only one of these models were used. So it's very likely that maybe these are different variations that were considered and they just weren't used at some point. But at the same time, then you look at the little blower looking thing in the bottom. I haven't seen that in the game, nor do I even know what you could possibly use that for. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments if you have a general idea of what you could use that for. And also the torches are listed here, which we all know they are in the game right now. You can obtain them by trading, but there is no actual legitimate way of making these torches. So who knows? A lot of really cool and interesting stuff are shown here, and I'm super excited for it all. I would imagine that maybe they're holding back on some of the things just for the future. But again, for the 1,000th time already, I'm extremely curious to read your comments on this. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all types of different content. In the description down below, I'm going to go ahead and provide you guys with a link to the Leak Gang Discord, just in case if you are interested in joining in. Assuming this is something that you guys are interested in, I will most definitely be covering some more leaks here in the future. So also don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. But aside from that, that's pretty much going to do it for today. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.